What's up everyone? Today's video is going to be a little bit of a different, shorter commentary style video. You've already seen the title, we're talking about Stormrunner. This fountain took everyone by storm in 2021 when it first came out for $39.99. The ending crackle was absolutely absurd, pretty much unlike any other fountain we've seen in California. The only thing that's really comparable with that style of crackle was Power On by TNT, which is now discontinued. Stormrunner's finale is essentially that fountain, but nearly 2 times stronger, so really sweet until we get to the conspiracy, which we'll talk about in a second. Stormrunner's peak highest price it was ever sold for was $59.99 in 2022. I don't believe there was any controversy with the fountain at the time. It was still a really nice fountain that was just somewhat overpriced, but so was everything in 2022. 2022 and even some of 2023 were kind of rough years for fireworks, with the prices soaring from shipping costs, driving everything up across the board. That brings us to last year, 2023. Stormrunner dropped $10 to $49.99. Still pretty pricey, but I ranked it as my #1 favorite fountain from Phantom because none of their fountains even came close in terms of intense crackle. A lot of people say Phantom's fountains lack a little bit of oomph to them. The crackle is a little lackluster compared to other brands, which I would agree with. So Stormrunner was a really nice change of pace. However, a bunch of complaints came in after the 4th of July that Stormrunner was watered down. I would say a good 75% of people I've heard from say their Stormrunner was bad. The ending crackle was not the same. Here's the 2021 to 2022 Stormrunner, and here's the 2023 version. It's very apparent that the crackle has changed. The new version is very mediocre looking in comparison. Definitely not a fountain I would pay $50 for. That brings us to 2024. The 4th of July is fast approaching. Phantom's catalog hit the public, and I have a full video going over the catalog that I'll leave in the description. Anyways, prices have dropped a lot. I know a lot of people are disappointed with Phantom this year, and I was as well at first, but when you really sit down and analyze everything, prices have dropped a lot, like a lot. Stormrunner this year is still $49.99. But it's buy one get one free, so we're talking half the price per fountain compared to last year, and you can mix and match it with Fiery Metal Flower, a fountain that I personally think is a pretty nice one. So great price. That just leaves us with the question of quality. One of my commenters apparently emailed Phantom and asked about the fountain, and Phantom apparently said to expect the same quality that we got in 2022. Now look, this got me excited at first, but I assume Phantom's probably talking out of their ass. Who's really on their customer service team that would have that much insight? They could have asked their higher ups, but even then I'm thinking that response is slightly questionable. If they've already mass-produced Stormrunner without that ending crackle, just in a year's time you're telling me they went back to the old version, got that mass-produced, shipped to the US on a boat from China, and then now distributed to stands? I think it's more likely it'll be the same Stormrunner as 2023, with the potential of getting a good one if you get the old stock, which seems unlikely given those are probably cleared out at this point, so I'd keep my expectations low. In conclusion though, I still rank Stormrunner as my 2nd favorite fountain from Phantom this year. To see the rest of the list, I'll link my Phantom Top 15 Fountains video in the description. I ranked it so highly because of the price. $25 each, even for the quote-unquote bad version, is still a really nice deal. Expectations were set high by the original Stormrunner, but if you go in with the expectation of it being the new, not as great version, it still got strong crackle and is better than 90% of Phantom's catalog, in my opinion. So I'd still recommend buying it this year. I'm going to try to make it up to the stands on June 28th and do a show that night so I could put up a bunch of demos on my channel, hopefully around 10 p.m. I want to buy some new stuff and other fountains people really want to see, so stay tuned. We'll see which Stormrunner we get this year, and let me know what you think in the comment section. Do you think it'll be the good version, bad version? Do you think Beast is responsible now that he's partnered with TNT? Let me know. I'm out of here. Subscribe for more fireworks content, yada yada. See you in the next one.